A young man stands in his bedroom. Wait, hold up. Wrong script. There it is. I don't remember what exactly happened that day, how it happened, or what caused it to happen. I just know that one day when I was a small child, I found this creature before me. Small, vague, and at the time, of little importance. But it stayed by me after its initial arrival. It never left me for anything else, and it seemed like it had no interest in anything else but me. It was also very silent. As I wondered what it could be, I looked around to see if anyone else saw it. Seeing that everyone else was ignoring it or just didn't notice, I questioned if it was just my imagination. After having no idea what it was, I gave up trying to figure it out and went about my day. During that time, it followed me, still silent. It didn't speak until I started to make something, a drawing or a junk figure, I can't remember. When it spoke of entirely different worlds, with scenery and situations and people that I have never heard of before. And with my ability to interact with physical objects, these worlds came to life. Or at least, they came alive to me, as everyone else just brushed me off as a child expressing his imagination and having fun with it. So there I was, with this creature following me and constantly creating entire universes for me to mess around with. But as I grew older, that creature did too. It started whispering to me, telling me the secrets of the world, drawing connections between subjects that I would have never made. It started questioning my surroundings and its own existence. It always came up with delirious answers to these questions. It also suggested that I take certain actions in certain situations. Too many of them would have put me in either a mental institution or some psychiatrist's chair. It still whispered its worlds to me, although at some point I chose to ignore it as much as possible. That never worked out very well. It still helped me when I needed it, which sadly became more frequent as time went on. As I got into new situations, the creature would whisper me potential outcomes, or if I became angry, the creature would try to attack. I always held it back though, no matter how much it lashed. Since it was my anger that triggered it to start lashing out, I mentally switched my fits of rage into tears of sadness. And for a long time, that's how it was, me crying when I became angry and holding the creature back once my tears stopped to make sure that it didn't do any damage. The worlds it was creating became darker, bloodier, and far more horrifying than any child should know about. In times of inner peace, it would go back to creating worlds, mundane worlds, sometimes using the real people as characters. That was during the day. During the night, however, it became a completely different story. Its presence seemed to thicken and become stronger in the darkness. It disappeared from the front of my eyes to my peripherals, and I could always feel its slithering hands just above my neck, poised to pull me into a world that shouldn't exist. Its whispers changed from suggestions and horror options to my doubts and insecurities. I became the center for more and more of its worlds, each one more tragic than the last. In my dreams, I would hear the screams of those I know, their blood on my hands. My fears would start to breathe, and then with their breath, carry the scent of pain. Most times I would be powerless to stop it. My faults became its blade, and my body became its dummy. It grew stronger every day, to the point where I feared it more than anything else. With its power far stronger than mine, it had my entire world on its lips, and its twisted version constantly seeped into my ears. Yet somehow, I was still able to hold the monster back before it could do any damage to my reality. This situation got to the point where I had to have someone nearby just to keep my grip on this monster. Music became a solace from its fury, games became a way to calm it down, and as to keep its existence hidden, I stayed in my room, hopefully to divert any of its attacks to me and only me. For so long I heard its whispers, but at some point they stopped. For a brief moment, I thought I was free from this creature, free from this hell. Oh, how wrong I was. He started placing me in its worlds. Not only did I hear about it, I experienced it. Every voice I heard, every expression I saw. These worlds unfolded in front of me, and I always got the full effect. My emotions became the creature's plaything. Each world became my reality, and I drowned in the creature's endless stream of creations. Nothing was sacred. I was a book open to this monster, and all I had to do was pick and choose how to hurt me next. And each world only lasted for a flash. There was nothing I could do to prevent any of it. How do you like it, being my puppet? Why are you doing this? Why do you still breathe? Only in music that I hear my own voice. Only in games that I get lost in enjoyable worlds. Only in friends that I find peace. Only in him that I know demons. Only in time that I know pain. here I am, finally asleep and facing this demon. I want to strike a deal. Are you sure you want to strike a deal with the devil? What choice do I have, since I know you'll always be by me? Not even in death will do us apart, puppet. How about this? I start listening to you, you start cooperating with me. When did you ever stop listening to me? Touché. I want to spread to the rest of the world. These ideas need to be spread to the rest of reality, and you're the only thing stopping me. You can't be let out. No one will understand. They will try to bury you. True, but with your persistence, the world can change. With my persistence, you will kill them. Only the ones stupid enough to hold on to their lies and delusions. You are a lie and a delusion. No, I am a concept, changeable, universal, a constant. How will I feel throughout this agreement? You will feel a pain like no other, but not a pain you haven't felt before. My existence is your worst pain, but in the end, maybe long after you're dead, the idea will sprout and grow. What are you, creature? Why do you want to change me? 1, you know the answer. 2, I'm not changing you at all. Why don't you leave me alone? I just want to live a normal life. I can't leave. Normal is not only a lie, it is boring. Why do you wait and continue the cycle of pain? I am your only exit. There's no denying it. Congratulations! You finally acknowledge the other half of you. The true you. Now to make my dent in the world.